Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters, and hello, friends and foes. Today I would like to comment on a recently released podcast featuring Sayyid Ammar Nakshawani. This Sayyid, who is preaching to the choir for years and actually decades. It's easy, isn't it? Preaching to the choir, preaching to your own, relying upon Ahlul Sunnah, fooling the gullible millions upon millions with weak narrations, distorting the narrations in the books of Ahlul Sunnah, and then not being ready to debate. We, at least, we are ready. We have challenged all their known polemicists and speakers to debate, but they don't want it. They don't want it. Same with this guy. This guy, Ammar Nakshawani, a few years ago, in a lecture, he clearly said that he would be ready to debate anybody. A slip of the tongue. He really didn't want to say this. What happened? A close friend of mine, Ustad Adnan Rashid, made a video response to him. This one here. This charlatan Nakshawani, yeah? Remember, for those who don't know, who are not aware, this guy was challenged by a Sunni academic, by our brother and Ustad Adnan Rashid.
Someone says, but how do I know you're not concealing your faith 24/7? Me? You think I'm going to conceal my faith? You want to debate me? Come and debate me.
He wants to debate, he wants to talk, he wants to be out, he wants to discuss his views, and he wants to discuss them openly, and this is exactly what we want. We invite you to come and talk to us and see whether we have the haqq or not.
We all know what happened. Ustad Ammar Rashid challenged him, or accepted the challenge. He said, okay, well, I'm one of those, come, let's debate. And what did we hear? Nothing. Silence. The funny thing is, I remember at that time, I checked Shia Chat, the biggest Shia forum in the English language in the world. And even there, a high-profile Shia member said, it's embarrassing, First, big mouth, challenging the Sunnis, and then response comes, Sunnis are ready, and then no response, nothing from Nakshawani. And subhanAllah, the most honest, comment I've seen for more than one Shia was when, there's the more knowledgeable ones. They know, they know the truth, some of them. One of them said, to be honest, all of us know, Nakshawani would be destroyed in any debate with a knowledgeable Sunni. He's good, for the Masakin, for the Shia masses, reading some shubahat for them, Ghadir and Thaqalain, and Hadith A, Manzilat and stuff. They think Sunnis have no answer for this. So he's the hero. He can play the hero in front of his own crowd. But will he ever come to debate with me or Ustad Adnan, anybody? I doubt it. And listen to this, one of his friends.
I couldn't believe when Shimrani actually thought he had the audacity to try challenge Sayyid Ammar.
Shimrani tried Ammar Nakshawani.
Sayyid Ammar, yeah. This is what he means. It's like, why would he doesn't even know you exist probably. Sayyid Ammar is probably in America having steak and chips in an expensive restaurant while you're sitting there eating kubba. What are you doing? Who think I talk to you? You want to be Sayyid Ammar? I don't know you exist. It's telling me. Go to sleep, Habibi, Rosman. Well, I get shocked.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, Sheikh.
I get shocked.
Did you hear? And look at this, look at this weird character. First of all, what is his obsession with food? Talking about steaks and food and whatnot. And then, is it haram, aib, or what? Is it aib? Nakshawani, because Nakshawani lives in America and is giving lectures there in university and eating steak. So because I'm a nobody, why shall he debate me? Why not? Why not, man? Is he scared? Why not? I'm an Iranian. I'm an ex-Shia. This is my expertise. I'm doing this since over 15 years in more than one language.
As you could see, Ustad Adnan very respectfully said to this individual, Nakshawani, that طيب يعني أهلا وسهلا, تعال, come, let's debate. This Nakshawani said in a series of lectures a few years ago, I think 2015 or 16, he had the audacity to claim that the root of terrorism, some of the Rafida and enemies of Islam, they try at least to hide their real grudge for the Sahaba, the Majusi grudge for those who brought Islam to Persia. They don't claim that what they normally claim, that Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab, Sheikh Mawlud ibn Abdul Wahhab, rahmatullah alayhi, and Sheikh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, rahmatullah alayhi, are the roots of terrorism around the world and whatnot. No. He removed the taqiyya mask completely. Sometimes they are foolish enough to do that. Some of them are more foolish, some of them are less foolish. They think they're hard, but they don't know that they expose their ugly religion by that. So a few years ago, he removed the taqiyya mask completely and said that the root of terrorism are the closest companions of the Prophet ﷺ. The closest companions he mentioned were revered by all Sunnis, all Sunni groups. And he made lectures where he viciously attacked the noble and mighty Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah of Iraq al-Faruq, the Iraq of Umar ibn Khattab. This Iraq that you see, the cities of Basra and Kufa, they were built, they were initiated by Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu anhu, who called al-Iraq Jumjumat al-Arab. And a vicious attack against Iraqi Sunnis, whom he basically defined as people who are by default people who are attracted to ISIS, to Daesh. And he lied and he claimed that the Sunnis of Iraq are just 20 or 25%. Lies upon lies. But what do we expect from his likes? Imam Shafi'i said, and other scholars from the Salaf and the Khalaf, that Ar-Rafida akdhabul khalq. The Rafida are the most lying of all creation. They're polemicists and ayatollahs. Their followers, wallahi, we don't have enmity towards them. I used to be one of them. We hate every random Shia person. We wish good for them. We wish guidance. These charlatans, these con artists, the likes of Nakshawani, are the cause for the misguidance of millions. So anyway, after he made these lectures and openly said that you want to debate me? Here I am, debate me. Sheikh Adnan, Ustad Adnan Rashid, responded, said, I'm here, let's debate. I said, I'm here, let's debate. This caused a lot of trouble for him. So listen to what he's saying now. This is a very recent podcast. Now listen what he's saying.
And I was certain that in that lecture I never ever challenged anyone to a debate.
Certain.
They said, no, here's the clip. There's nothing in the lecture on, on radicalism, on radical Islam, which says that. There was a part of a lecture on Shia Sunni marriages.
Okay, so?
And in there, I was discussing how you don't need to be apologetic with the future spouse. Be ready and say, listen, you want to debate? I'm ready to debate. Because this is marriage. This is the decision you're going to make for life. They took that part out. And they said, hey, look, you said I challenge anyone for a debate. Let's not waste our time on these issues. There's a lot more productive work to be done. And I think we need more healthy discourse rather than debate where you antagonize others or you arrogantly put down others.
You will see how he's lying through his teeth. And you know what we're going to do? He says, let's not waste time. Exactly, let's not waste any more time. Let's expose this charlatan, this liar, this deceiver. Here, I'm going to present to you, viewers, whether you are Muslim, non-Muslim, Shia or Sunni. You might dislike me because I'm not part of your sect. However, you can't reject the truth. What I'm going to show you now is that this revert major, if not the most popular Shia speaker in the world, it's nothing but a charlatan and a liar. And then imagine if these people lie in the 21st century like that. Now imagine how they lied in the past about the Ahlul Bayt and the Sahaba. And that's why the likes of Imam al-Shafi'i and Imam Malik and other than them said that Ar-Rafida akdhabul khalq. They're the most lying of all creation. Listen to him. The whole context I'm showing you.
I, as a Shia, if I employ taqiyya, the question isn't me employing. How did I get to a stage in Muslim history where I had to employ taqiyya? Because of the rubbish empires that came who were killing anyone who didn't agree with them.
No, it wasn't because of the rubbish empires. I see there's always the victim card they play, like the Zionists. Oh, it's just because, we Zionists, they dislike us because we are Jews. No problem to be Jew. We're Jews in the Ottoman Empire and Andalusia. You're vicious Zionists, murderers. And your Rafida, those especially in the past, who faced the iron fist of the authorities, they didn't face these problems because of the love for Ahlul Bayt. That's what they claim. You know what they always say? Oh, our scholars and ayatollahs and the followers of Ahlul Bayt, just because of our love for Ahlul Bayt. The audacity, like as if the rest of the Muslims don't love Ahlul Bayt. It wasn't for your love. And it wasn't because the governments were rubbish, although arguably not all of them were righteous and pious and the best. But you know that we know, and you should leave these games, that the reason for the governments of Ahlul Sunnah, no matter how righteous and pious they were, but the reason your sect was suppressed and the feet of the hukam, of the authorities, were on the neck of your ayatollahs and whatnot, was because of your vicious anti-Sahaba religion and sect. That's the reality. But that's besides the point. But look how they go on like this, lying and lying and lying. Let's continue.
I'm the one who had to do taqiyya, because if I was known to be a Shia, I would be butchered. Therefore, I concealed my faith. Why?
Such a liar. What happened with the Ruwat in Bukhari? There were many early Shias in history. Shia was turned Shias of Uthman, Shias of Muawiyah, Shias of Ali. These were political parties. Later, Zanadiqa heretics formed entire creeds and religions. The Rafida formed a creed, exaggerating with Ali and Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, excessive praise of them, attributing divinity to them. Some outrightly called them God, and the Rafida indirectly called them gods. They prayed to them like the Nasara, like the Christians, ask all their needs from them, say that they control all the atoms, everything, and then they say, oh yeah, well, we don't call them God. But it's all bi'ithnillah, like as if it's a magic formula that turns kufr into iman and shirk into tawheed. So it's a lie that anybody historically was killed for merely being a Shia or love of Ahlul Bayt. It's a lie. It's factually not true. This man is a so-called PhD holder. He knows he's preaching to a bunch of juhal, jahala, ignorant people, who will buy anything this guy, the Maulana, the Sayyid says. When you were Shia, you were killed. Well, what happened to the Ruwat in Bukhari, the narrators, and hadith books, many who were known as having Shi'i inclinations, openly being Shias in the past, who were people who, at most, preferred Ali over other Sahaba. So the reality is that vile people, vicious people, who cursed the Sahaba and made mass takfir of them, they were, if you like, persecuted. But they don't tell you these facts.
in a matter of life and death. Someone says, but how do I know you're not concealing your faith 24/7? Me?
Well, listen, this is the important part.
Me? You think I'm going to conceal my faith? You want to debate me? Come and debate me. Wallah, I won't conceal my faith one bit with you, and I'll tell you exactly what I think.
Want to hear this again? Let's say this again.
Debate me. Wallah, I won't conceal my debate me. Debate me. Me? Come and debate me. Me? Come and debate me. Me? Come and debate me. There was a part of a lecture on Shia Sunni marriages.
Okay, so?
And in there, I was discussing how you don't need to be apologetic with the future spouse. Be ready and say, listen, you want to debate? I'm ready to debate. Because this is marriage. This is the decision you're going to make for life. They took that part out. And they said, hey, look, you said, I challenge anyone for a debate. Let's not waste our time on these issues, you know. I'm going to conceal my faith. You want to debate me? Come and debate me.
I'm not going to cut this out. So anybody says, oh yeah, don't cut this out. We want to hear the full context. I showed you the beginning, and we're going to continue a bit to hear the context. Listen.
Wallah, I won't conceal my faith one bit with you, and I'll tell you exactly what I think. Others in Pakistan, in places like Quetta, in places like Parachinar, others...
Look, he's talking about Pakistan, and Quetta, and so
like Shia in Medina.
And Shia in Medina.
They have to conceal their faith. Let's have healthy discourse. Maybe looking at bringing different schools of Islam together to discuss, you know, contemporary issues.
And mind you, he knows that he has messed up. That's why he's quickly, just glancing over it, commenting quickly on it. He knows he messed up a few years ago. I remember how, like, high-profile Shia figures on forums and whatnot, some of them said, we all know that Nakshawani would be destroyed. This is coming from Shias, yeah? They said, we all know that Nakshawani would be destroyed by a knowledgeable Sunni. We know that, and he knows that. He's not going to risk his career. The mut'ah, the money, the houses, the lectures, the tattoos. He's not going to risk this to debate a knowledgeable Sunni. In fact, he's not even going to risk it to debate any Sunni. It's too dangerous for him. It's better to preach to the choir. It brings the money, keeps the status. This is how these people are, guys. Otherwise, every day, of course, they come with excuses. This person, I don't debate because he is too harsh, and this one is too that, and that one has X stains on his shit, and this and that. And Qadri, coward, another coward. This is how they are. It is so, they have messed up so much that they know that their own community is realizing that these people are nothing but pretenders. They're showmen. He's a showman. We have debated we have challenged all your major known polemicists. They are scared. They are running away. They are making such pathetic and embarrassing clarification videos where, like, in a few seconds they quickly say, the Wahhabis actually took everything out of context. I know nothing was taken out of context. You have lied, Nakshawani. You have lied to your own people. Let's see if you're going to man up one day, which I doubt, and you're going to be ready to sit with one of us and we can discuss all of these things. Ghadir, Matrishino, and Hadith Manzilat, and your Imamat. Imamat. Oh, he says Imama. Based on what tafsir you want? Well, this Kitab Allah. Probably there's so many verses and we have been just blind. The Sunnis, the Nasibis are not seeing these clear-cut verses in support of your Imama. So let's debate, inshallah. Let's see if he has man enough to debate us one day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.